Hey guys, what's going on? Rob with 3STRONG here. Today I'm going to talk about the core again and how you can really change the way you work those muscles. A lot of times when we're doing crunches or sit-ups, we primarily feel that work on the top of the muscles when a lot of people want to work those lower abs. And really honestly, it's just one section of abdominal muscles, and those are really just the superficial muscles. There are a lot of underlying stabilizing muscles that actually help to keep that belly button pulled in and have that tummy nice and flat. Look at gymnasts. Gymnasts have a very nice flat abs because they need to be in a very kind of hollow position whenever they're doing tumbling and somersaults and things like that. Well, that is the position that you need to get into to really work those underlying core stabilizer muscles, because if we just look at the posture here, if I'm arched, this is kind of the bad posture here. My pelvis is tilted forward, my butt's kicked out, my lower back is arching, and then I can even get even worse posture. So I can have an arch in my lower back, rounded upper back, and that's not where we want to be. But if I squeeze my butt, tilt my pelvis backwards, and now I have that hollow stomach, notice how my posture changes a lot more. Granted, I don't have as much of that arch and lower back. Sorry, my booty's poking out, so that's kind of misleading there. But we really want to get that kind of hollow position, that sucked in tummy to work those abs even more. If you are attacking the abs from the top down and you want to work the lower abs, let's attack the abs from the bottom up. So every one of the movements that I'm going to show you actually it requires very little movement from the shoulders and the upper body. We're not going to crunch down. We're actually going to work the abs from the hips up, the bottom up. So let's get down on the ground. And the first thing I want you to do is you're going to treat your pelvis like a ball. You can spill that ball forward or you can spill it backwards. What we want to do is spill that ball backwards. Notice how my tummy, if I tilt back, roll back, that my stomach already flattens out, and I can feel if you push, if you really try to jab your stomach, that's going to start to activate those muscles. So just kind of poke your stomach a little bit, really feel those muscles stay nice and tight, and you want to keep that there. Now, let's get those feet up off the ground. If you're doing a whole bunch of traditional crunches, that's all well and good, but let's try to get the hands overhead this time. Let's get them overhead. You can already feel the tension there, and I just want you to get the shoulder blades up a little bit. That's already starting to activate the abs, and now just extend one leg out. Extend one leg out. I'm already starting to shake. Keep this knee up, and then you're going to bring that back. The one thing you don't want to do with this exercise is let that lower back arch. Remember that hollow position? We really want to keep that hollowed out stomach. Lower back is going to stay down on the ground. So let's get set up here. Get the arms overhead. Resist the arch. Kind of crunch into it. Stay there. And then let that leg down. And then you're going to come back up. You're really trying to pull everything in. Extend the other leg out. And if that's too hard, what you would do is just reach up. Just a little crunch into it. Suck that belly button in. Keep everything tight. Extend that leg out. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the cameo. And then go back and forth. And then you can start to get the arms up overhead even more. Ultimately, you would build up to something where you can reach out and hold this position here. But that's a fairly high level. A lot of people can do that, but notice how I'm arched. I have this kind of S-curve, which we don't want. You want to stay hollow. So you're ultimately building up to that. And this is just a good way, even in a warm-up, to really force yourself to stabilize and stay extra tight. He's such a funny dog. But that is a really great way. If you want that flat stomach, make it flat. If you're doing all these crunches and your stomach is pushing out, no good. You want to suck it in, keep it nice and hollow. Okay? Try that move right there. Lie down on the ground with the arms overhead and do opposite leg extensions, and you will feel that. See you guys tomorrow.